You can still see when she was a puppy, she did get trodden on by a horse. And you want that to happen to a dog because you want them to be aware of the horse. You don't want them to think the horse is not going to tread on them, because horses will tread on you. That's what they do. But it has made her unnecessarily nervous around the horse. She's getting used to it. You can see, I mean, doesn't stay away from the horse, but she's just a little bit wary when she's in front of the horse, and that's a good thing. But she also needs to know that she can get away from him if she concentrates. And getting a Labrador to concentrate is a hard thing, isn't it? Yeah.
For the first time on the rope with the horse, choose somewhere all three of you are happy and secure. Of course, just as it takes the right dog, you also need the right horse. No point in trying this sort of thing with a hyper Arab, but an easygoing cob or a quarter horse like Mac will get on fine. Always make the dog walk on the same side of the horse. It'll help both of them. Right hand turns are easy because the dog's turning on the outside. But when you turn towards the left, then you have to go a bit steadier. You can see that Maggie is a bit uncertain the first time we make a left-hand turn. The horse is turning towards her. She's worried about getting stepped on. But the second time around, she knows the score. Pretty soon, it'll become second nature to all of them. One other thing, if the horse does get stressed and blows on you, let the dog go and fend for yourself. Focus on the horse.
No.
You don't want to get injured. The other thing you might notice is that I ride my horse without a helmet. He has no bit in his mouth and he hasn't worn any shoes since he was 8. All I can say is, so far, so good.
Maggie is, how old are you, Maggie? 7 months old. I know it sounds obvious, but if you are ever contemplating taking both a dog and a horse along the road, the best place for you to be in is walking. Don't be afraid of getting off your horse. Getting off your horse is a great thing. It puts you in front of the horse. So the horse, you're standing between the horse and any danger. So the horse is going to be calm. All it's doing is following your back. Much easier for the horse than trying to guess what you want from it when you're pulling bits of rope around its mouth and kicking its sides. The other thing is, of course, the dog's happy. I mean, I'm walking along here. I'm the intermediary between the horse and the dog. And the dog's walking forwards quite well now. The traffic doesn't bother either, does it? Okay. So now we've done the road bit, a nice bit. The other thing that I do is I'll always take the dog's lead on and off at the same place at the end of this track, so that she associates this place with a change of pace. And the gate's there, but I mean the other bit of the gate's open, she could run back to it, but it's just a message. You're free now, but only to go in this direction. Come on, horse. And she naturally is keeping pretty close to me. There are times when she just finds something so exciting, but you know, she's still a baby. You can see she's still a baby when she plays with other dogs. But she's coming. Oh. what she has to learn is that the horse won't step on her deliberately, but he might fall on her. It's quite likely. But ultimately, as a rider, you want the dog to get out of the way of the horse. You don't want the horse to go getting out of the way of the dog. So this is, it's not a bad relationship. She knows that the horse can hurt her. The horse stumbled and she's nervous. She is frightened being in front of a horse. As I say, it's no bad thing. But her life will be better if she gets comfortable with being ahead of the horse. You can see that. There she goes. Oh. Good things to do is to choose the right dog, or maybe the right horse, but let's assume the horse is okay. Most horses are. It's choosing the right dog. Now, a Labrador is obviously going to be a good choice. It's an easy-going, obedient, dozy dog. Something like a Spaniel might be a bit harder, pretty hard to manage. On the road, Spaniel, they're pretty excitable. Once they get a smell up their nose, they're away. A Jack Russell, a little terrier, if you're a hard enough person on the dog. A sheepdog, Border Collie, they can work really well because they're clever, they know what's good for them. But there are some breeds which are just going to be tough, and they're going to be the Munsterlanders, lots of terriers, not every terrier but lots of terriers, Spaniels, Huskies, so choose the right dog is what I say. One that will be happy with your life as a horse rider. I do have a good place to ride horses though, don't I? Maggie? Maggie? Maggie, wait. You're eating something disgusting, you are. That's the trouble with Labradors, they eat disgusting stuff.